Sawasdee ka. Thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and on NBT World. It's Tuesday, August 11th, and you're with me, Sandra Hanutsaha. According to the Royal Household Bureau, His Majesty the King's health condition has steadily improved after he was treated for increased cerebrospinal fluid and lung inflammation following his return to Sirirat Hospital. In his 14th announcement, the Royal Household Bureau said His Majesty the King underwent a medical checkup with specialized equipment, and the doctors found the hydrocephalus condition. The doctors have been providing treatment for the condition, and the re-checkup in July found that His Majesty's condition has improved. While at Sirirat Hospital, His Majesty the King occasionally had a high fever, phlegm, and faster breathing, which were assumed to be caused by previous lung inflammation. His Majesty the King was treated with chest therapy to remove the phlegm and was given oxygen to improve the blood oxygen levels, and was also given decongestants. The brain scan performed on His Majesty in August found that the water level in the brain has returned to the normal level. And we now welcome you to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, the Prime Minister has presented the royally bestowed donation for flood victims to the Ambassador of Myanmar. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha on Monday welcomed Myanmar Ambassador to Thailand, Wanamang Luin, to Government House before the official presentation of the royally bestowed donation began. Their Majesties the King and the Queen have graciously bestowed 5 million baht in donations through the Racha Pratanukra Foundation under the royal patronage to help victims of the recent deadly flood in Myanmar. Nearly 1 million people have been affected by the recent flooding, while around 100 people have lost their lives in the latest disaster to hit this Southeast Asian country. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha has assured that the new Commissioner General of the Royal Thai Police will be a person who can maintain order in the country and uphold the national interest. Commenting on the selection of the new police chief, which is set to be concluded in the near future, Prime Minister Prayut pointed out that the consideration will not be solely based on the candidate's remaining time in service before retirement. Instead, he said they will be judged in terms of suitability in all respects, and the person chosen must have the ability to take control of the current situation in Thailand, which is considered unusual. The Premier cited Army Chief General Udomdet Sitabut as an example, saying he has only 1 year in the position, and yet there have been no problems in his work. He reasoned that all obligations of the Army have been passed on seamlessly and carried out with strong determination and the best intentions for the country. Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha chaired the 4th O Topsail Apache Fair held to honor Her Majesty Queen Sirikit. The fair is being held at Impact Arena in Muang Thong Thani. The fair includes a venue open for the public to convey their best wishes to Her Majesty the Queen, and there are also exhibition booths of notable products under Her Majesty's patronage. Other activities include exhibitions held in tribute of Her Majesty the Queen, demonstrations of pottery, drawings, and several booths selling various types of products. The fair also has an exhibition of various local practice, vocational skill demonstrations by various institutions, and a knowledge database from 76 provinces. North Korean Minister of Foreign Affairs Ri Soo-yong has visited Thailand to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Thailand and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or DPRK. On Monday, Mr. Ri met with General Thanasak Patimaprakorn, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, to discuss issues of bilateral cooperation, including the exchange of visits at all levels, cultural exchange, and technical cooperation, particularly issues of interest to the DPRK, namely food security, agriculture and public health, ICT, and tourism. On trade and investment issues, General Thanasak expressed his hope that the North Korean government would take good care of Thai investors in the country. The volume of bilateral trade between Thailand and the DPRK was $126.33 million in 2014. Thailand's exports to North Korea include rubber, chemicals, and plastics. On multilateral issues, Thailand expressed its readiness to facilitate dialogue between the DPRK and the international community. The Thai foreign minister also indicated he would support discussions among ASEAN member countries regarding the DPRK's request to become ASEAN's dialogue partner. The chairman of the National Reform Council, or NRC, has revealed that the NRC will vote in an open ballot whether to approve of the new constitution. NRC Chairman Thinchai said that according to Section 27 of the 2014 Interim Constitution, the NRC will be disbanded after it has voted on the new constitution. He assured that the NRC has not been in any way lobbied by any external force and that each NRC member is free to express his own opinion and vote accordingly. The National Reform Council has endorsed a report entailing proposals for the development of a digital economy and proposals for the improvement of Thailand's standing as a center of commerce and services. NRC members convened to deliberate the agenda of digital economy development, for which the members unanimously voted in favor. The members also voted 192 in favor of the development of the country into the hub of ASEAN. Grakrai Jiraphat, the head of the committee proposing the digital economy agenda, explained that the existing economy will be remodeled to rely on digital connectivity, where every sector of the population makes use of the Internet. To achieve this, 5 strategies have been designated, namely the development of the digital infrastructure, development of supporting infrastructures, development of an infrastructure of services, the promotion of the digital economy, and the promotion of a digital society. Market vendors in the southern province of Yala have reported a sharp increase in the price of jasmine as demand is spiking ahead of Mother's Day. At a local market in Yala municipality, many vendors have begun to make more jasmine garlands for sale to customers as the National Mother's Day is approaching. However, they said the shortage of local jasmine has forced them to order their supply from Bangkok at the price of 300 baht per bag, which is twice as high as what they used to pay. The selling price of garlands is now at 30 baht a piece, but vendors believe the high demand could cause the price to climb further to 40 to 50 baht on Mother's Day, August 12th. According to the vendors, sales of their garlands have started to pick up, but not as much as previous years, possibly due to the wider range of Mother's Day gifts available in the market. It's become a tradition in Thailand to give jasmine flowers to our moms on Mother's Day, and this year you can get the perfect jasmine gift for your mother and make merit at the same time with the National Council on Social Welfare of Thailand, or NCSWT. Let's see what it has to offer in this report.
Thai people see jasmine as a symbol of purity and gentleness. For its delicate features, the refreshing scent also reminds us of a mother's kindness. On this special occasion, Mother's Day 2015, on August 12th, the National Council on Social Welfare of Thailand invites you to express your feelings of love and gratitude to your mother through jasmine flower products. This year, the organization has 16 items in its catalog for you to choose from. These handmade products are artistic works by the disadvantaged of society.
The production of jasmine flowers are good sources of income for many low-income families, including the families of the disabled people. These families make their livelihoods with earnings from making jasmine flower products. For many families rely on this as their main income to send their children to school and universities.
The products include small gifts like artificial jasmine corsages made out of white fabric, a set of postcards with meaningful pictures and messages, a model of a lovely jasmine buggy, as well as handcrafted jasmine flowers in a pouch, a vase, and a bucket. The revenue from selling the products will be presented to Her Majesty Queen Sirikit for her charitable work. If you are interested in purchasing these products and making marriage with the NCSWT, visit the counters of any commercial banks or contact 02354-7533-237, extensions 604 to 607. Reporting for NBT World, I'm Wankawi Netikamjon.
And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. It's time for a quick break, but first we'll have a look at the exchange rates and the commodity prices.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough. We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
To maintain a strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The second core value, being honest, sacrificing, showing restraint and determinations in doing good for the majority.
This is Thailand at large.
The show which is about to take you to the new experiences with the exciting stories.
With charming fascination.
Chip.
With a touch of Thainess.
Join us on NBT World.
Explore with us and you'll know and love Thailand even more than before.
Multiple perspectives, insightful commentary on Thailand with The Insider every Sunday morning at 10:30 on NBT and NBT World.
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. The overall impact of the ASEAN integration on the Thai society was pointed out during a seminar titled Our ASEAN, Our Dream, which was organized to commemorate the 48th anniversary of ASEAN establishment at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The discussion, joined by various guest speakers, examined the issues covering ASEAN's concept of the three approaching communities, namely the Political Security Community, or APSC, ASEAN Economic Community, or AEC, and the ASEAN Sociocultural Community, or ASCC. In the beginning, Gitti Wasinon, former Director General of the Department of ASEAN Affairs of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and current member of the National Legislative Assembly, touched on the topic of political security community, suggesting that Thailand continue its concerted effort to address non-traditional threats possibly incurred upon the launch of the AEC, such as those involving human rights conditions and environment security. On the topic of health concern, Dr. Jirod Sintawanon, Senior Advisor on Internal Medicine, Advisory Level Chief of the Health Technical Office of the Ministry of Public Health, has termed the public health care system as a soft power of Thailand, thanks to the country's high capability in disease control, high standard of health care and facilities, and abundance of qualified human resources. The AEC will introduce new challenges and opportunities for Thai SMEs, leading to greater engagement in trade businesses. A seminar held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs discussed challenges that Thai investors would come across. And Kun Niranut Trajakwendit has the story.
The goal of the AEC is to establish ASEAN as single market and production base and making ASEAN more dynamic and competitive. Assistant Professor Dr. At Pisan Wanit, Director of the Center of International Trade Studies from University of Thai Chamber of Commerce, explained about challenges that Thai SMEs would come across.
I think the Southeast Asia markets, or we can say that ASEAN's market is very potential for Thai products, particularly after 2015. It means that we have 600 million people. That is the total market of ASEAN markets. That's a huge potential for Thai product can penetrate our products to sell in this market. I think the challenge for Thai products is the cost of production. After 2015, after we don't have import tariff, it means that the products of among ASEAN countries, 10 ASEAN countries will be zero, can go freely in 10 ASEAN nations.
Despite more challenges from both international and domestic factors, Dr. At said Thai investors should also need to take advantage of AEC liberalizations in order to expand trade and investment to neighboring countries.
ASEAN's products will be cheaper than Thai products. So what we have to think for Thai products, I think we have to manage the cost of production, particularly the labor cost. Those ASEAN products has the lower cost compared to Thai products, and business cost as well. However, I think the major important for Thai products to compete in this market, I think it is depends on the quality. the consumer of ASEAN's market prefer to buy Thai products due to the very good variety of our products.
Countries like Vietnam, Myanmar, and Cambodia are popular options spotted by Thai SMEs. Vietnam is benefiting from having a large market due to their large population. Household spending in Vietnam is continually rising for food and beverages and other household goods. Dr. At has pointed out that growth in household spending in Vietnam is an opportunity for Thai SMEs to engage in selling more consumer goods, construction materials, and opening small retail businesses because Thai goods and services are well known for its quality and trustworthiness. I'm Niranut Traijakwanit reporting.
Police in St. Louis of Missouri arrested several protesters who had staged a march to commemorate the one-year anniversary of the killing of Michael Brown after jumping barricades at a courthouse in St. Louis. Protesters marched on Monday through the streets to demand justice for Brown, an unarmed black man shot by a white police officer in Ferguson, a suburb of St. Louis. Clergy and civil rights groups led the rally of more than 100 people through city streets, shouting, "This is what democracy looks like," and "Black Lives Matter." The arrests came as authorities declared a state of emergency in Ferguson after gunfire erupted on Sunday. A man who was critically wounded in an exchange of gunfire with police has been arrested. The violence also included a drive-by shooting and police being pelted with objects, prompting the county to declare a state of emergency. A man and a woman were killed and a third injured in a knife attack at an e-care store in the Swedish city of Västerås on Monday, and 2 suspects were arrested, police said. One of the suspects was apprehended at the scene, and the second, who was seriously injured, was picked up at a hospital a few hours later, commanding police officer Per Ergen said at a news conference. How the suspect was injured was not clear. Ergen also said the police could not release information about the victims before relatives had been informed. The suspects were 2 men born in 1992 and 1979, who probably knew each other. They had no connection with the victims, and the motive for the attack was not known. Police cordoned off the eye care store and have been interviewing witnesses. The store and an adjacent shopping mall, which shares the entrance, were closed for the remainder of the day. And that's all we have for you in this edition of Newsline. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT, and you can check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. We're saying goodbye today with a white humpback whale spotted off Australia's Gold Coast. I'm Sandra Hanut Sahat for Newsline. Have a great day. Sawasdee ka.